How's it going, everybody? So today we're going to be playing some top ladder, but there's a little bit of a twist. We're going to be stealing our opponent's deck after every match, no matter how bad or good it is. We've got to take it and play it in the next match, no matter if we win or lose, and we're going to see how this goes. So up against Zun Zay, I don't know how to pronounce his name, to be honest with you. That is a very confusing name to pronounce, but I'm just going to go for the Skellies up top like this on top of the Berserker right there. Go for my Rage spell as well on top of the Berserker so it doesn't take my tower or any damage on my tower, and then we have P.E.K.K.A. For whenever he wants to drop something. Perfect. Valkyrie at the back, so Valkyrie Berserker. Trying to think what that could be. It could still be Lava Hound. Would be a very weird version, but I could see it happening. Maybe Graveyard, maybe... Yeah, I think Graveyard, because he does have that Goblin Hut, would make a lot of sense in this scenario, but I'm not too sure. So I'm just going to go ahead and cycle my Goblin Giant behind my P.E.K.K.A. Yes, I chose this deck for the first game. Okay, I just wanted an easy win, guys. It's been a long day, all right? I need an easy win under my belt. Let me make sure I hit the Ice Wiz and the Xe here. Yeah, perfect. That should be good. Xe's going to survive, but it's okay because we have that Ice Wiz off the map too, and the Xe's like pretty much arrowable, right? So we're chilling. He goes for the Valk again, so he's played two Valkyries in a very short manner of time. Got his Evo next in cycle. Got to remember that. Valkyrie, unfortunately, does not get swung on by the P.E.K.K.A. right there. That would have been nice if it did. He might Graveyard here if he has enough Elixir. I think he probably does, just barely. Let's go Arrows and Skellies up top like this. I've been seeing quite a bit more Graveyard, like weirder Graveyard decks because there's no Goblin Curse in the meta now, so people aren't really scared of just going in for Graveyards aggressively anymore like they had to be last season, even the season before, especially against a deck like P.E.K.K.A. Goblin Giants. But I'm just going to go for my Bomber down low like this for this Barbarian Barrel. Might as well try and not take damage if I can. Like, I'm not going to super defend. That was the worst poison ever. Let's go for the P.E.K.K.A. at the back. But yeah, I'm not going to super defend, of course, with this deck. This deck is 95% offense, but you do have Fisherman, you've got Bomber, two pretty good defensive cards. Thankfully, we're not facing any air cards. It doesn't seem like this game, so we don't have to worry about that. But I'm just going to go for my Goblin Giant Evo, dude. I'm so brain dead. Oh my gosh. You know, don't judge me on this first game, guys. To be fair, his deck looks like it'd be a little bit more fun to play. I'm going to go for my Lightning like this on top of the hut and the Xe Rage up for the Goblins. Okay, beautiful. Oh, the Xe's 1 health. Come on, P.E.K.K.A. get there. I think it should take it out just barely unless I'm tripping. It does take it out. That's beautiful. P.E.K.K.A. heals itself. Wait, no way. We can go Arrows on top of that Ice Wiz as well. That healing itself is so cheese. Okay, so 1,000 damage off his tower, and all I've done is drop P.E.K.K.A. at the back 3 times, and then, oh no! Wait, Bomber Skellies. Okay, he poisoned my father, so we're good. That's going to take that out right there. The Bomber's going to be good enough. I don't think I need to rage. Maybe I should have raged. Yeah, I think I should have raged. Ooh, that was a lot more damage than I expected, to be honest. I thought Bomber Tower would be just enough to make the Graveyard not do anything crazy. Let's go Gob Giant, though. We have Arrows and Lightning, so we want to take out this Xe with the Arrows and Lightning for sure. I'm going to go Lightning early on this, and I'm going to get my Arrows down instantly to make sure that Xe dies. Clip that Goblin in there as well. Beautiful. Now we can go Bomber the River and spam this guy. I'm going to go Rage as well. I think he's in trouble. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, he's kind of low in Elixir. I think that P.E.K.K.A. and that Goblin Giant are slowly breaking through. I'm just going to Lightning again. Nice. We get the Berserker and the Ice Wiz in here. That's huge. Okay, Goblin Giant still on tower, by the way. That's a lot of damage. He has to go for another Ice Wizard, and just like that, he is down to 1,500, maybe even lower. No, he does take out the Spear Goblins eventually there. But now, what I need to do is play in the same lane as him, so we can't go for these Graveyard pushes. Here comes the Graveyard. Now we have P.E.K.K.A. for that, though. And honestly, I don't think that was a good Graveyard because now we get such a huge counter push, and he has to defend both sides. I guess that's not really like an issue for him, but as long as I pressure the left-hand side as well here and don't just stack everything into the right lane and be forced to Lightning, I think we're good here. I'm going to go Goblin Giant now. He's probably going to go Executioner or Valk or something. I'm going to go Fisherman like this. We catch the Berserker. I'll take it. And then I'm just going to go Skellies. Okay, I'm going to Arrows this to make sure the Goblins all die here. And then that Valk's going to be quite the nuisance, but he only has one Evo Valk, right? Like once his Evo Valk's out of cycle, it's out of cycle. Fisherman might be on tower here. It is going to be on tower. Nice. We'll take this 1 hit, please. Maybe 2 if I'm lucky. Oh my goodness, we're not lucky. Okay, let's go P.E.K.K.A. for the Xe. I don't mind this. Here comes the Graveyard, of course. We're not really surprised about that one. I'm going to go Rage like this. Fisherman right here. Skellies like this. Okay, I don't want to lose to the Graveyard. That would be kind of cool. All right, we're good. We're good. I like the situation that we are in. I think we just Goblin Giant the bridge to get to our Evo and then Lightning whatever he places. Honestly, like that's how this game is going at the moment. I want to Lightning this, then Rage up the Goblin Hut and the Goblin Giant too. Make sure that dies. There's the, that's a Berserker. I couldn't even see what that was. A Goblin Giant 1 hit. Oh, that's game. Bro, this deck is actually so gross. Now we just Lightning. He can't do anything, and that's game over. Wow. So, first W. Now we got to steal his deck and hop into the next match with his Graveyard deck right here. Okay, so we've got his deck. Interesting deck, to be honest. I haven't seen this version played. Executioner with Graveyard is a good combination, but I prefer the Witch in this meta for sure, especially with how much, like, heavy things there are. And Xe's not great against Beatdown. I think Xe's okay against Beatdown, but Witch is just so much significantly better than Xe in my opinion. Ice Wiz should take out that Fire Spirit barely. No? Okay, dang it. That was bad. I guess we just go for the Xe like this. Yeah, I'd rather have Witch for this Prince. That is for certain. I'm going to go for, I guess, Berserker for the Prince right here. Level 16 Prince is going to pack pack a punch, though. Let's go Barbarian Barrel. He does Vines. Okay, so it's just the Goblin Giant deck with Prince and Vines and all that. You guys know the deck. It's pretty popular. Probably the best deck in the game right now, I guess, on paper, in terms of both easeability. Is that a word? Easeability? That's not a word. There's no way easeability. Is that a word? Maybe it is. What am I saying? Oh, yeah. In terms of easeability to use and also just, like, how many people are using it, right? I think that goes hand in hand, though. Let's go for the Valkyrie up top for this Goblin Machine, and that should clean up really bad placement on his Goblin Giant, to be honest. He let his Machine get targeted by my tower, which is a pretty big mistake, and then he also let me get a nice, easy Valk on top of both of them. So, I'll take that right there. He might, no way, he's not back to Vines, right? Yeah, I don't think so. Furnace to back. I guess we poisoned this one. I don't really love poisoning Furnace. I mean, it's an okay play. But when it is level 16, it does survive. That's the one thing I don't like about it. And it might even spawn another Fire Spirit if my Ice Wiz doesn't get a shot off on it. Man, look at my hand right now. This is not the hand you want to see when you have a Prince charging down your lane. I've got to go Xe. He's going to Vines, though. Oh, no. The Furnace is still alive? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, Xe, please. I need one more shot from you. Oh, boy. You know what? Could have been worse. We only take one Fire Spirit shot out of all of that. That actually could have gone really wrong. I think single Elixir is probably the hardest for me, too, in this matchup. Once we get into double, we'll have more Elixir to drop down more support units, like the Ice Wizards, the Xyz, the Valk Evo especially, is going to be super good for me in this matchup here. But I'm just going to chill for now. We're going to be going into double. I don't need to go for an aggressive graveyard and get desperate. There's no need. This deck, I can tell, I've obviously never played it before, but it's very patient. You can just kind of feel the patience. I don't know how to describe it. Let's go for the poison. Graveyard is usually patient, but this one is definitely more control with the Ice Wiz and the Xe. You've got to really make your push count, if that makes sense. I'm going to go Xe spaced out right here so we can actually take out his cards without the Vines completely ruining my life, like it has been the last week or two, whenever it's however long it's been in the game, 2 weeks, I guess. Now, man, it's like it's like an anniversary of something you don't want to remember, bro. The Vines coming into the game. Let's go for the Goblin Hut like this. He might Goblin Giant, wouldn't be surprised. He goes Furnace. Okay. I'm gonna Barbell like this. Do I need to Valk? I don't really want to Valk, to be honest. I'd rather save the Valk, but what I can do, you know what, I'm gonna go Valk. Actually, no, let's go Xe the back. I was gonna go Valk Graveyard, but that Prince, I mean, even though I could Graveyard into a Prince, of course, I think it's a little bit too aggressive. Like, I don't need to. Wait a second, though. That's not the... He's dead, I think. Maybe not dead, but this is going to be a lot of damage because the Valk is going to tank. The Graveyard's on tower. He's going to have a hard time defending this, I think. There's the minions. I'm going to poison, too. This is pretty aggressive, but... honestly, I think we can go for it. I'm going to go for the Goblin Huts as soon as we can. Look at that damage. He still has to defend the right-hand side. The Xe still full HP. He still has to defend that Xe, by the way. Yeah, Barbell comes down to save him. Okay, so really, really good damage. I'm happy that this guy just randomly dropped Goblin Giant to back, and we were able to punish that. I'm going to go Valk at the river, predict something, and then go Graveyard immediately. Nice! We got that. He's going to minions, though, probably. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have went for that. Actually, that's still going to be damage, though. He has to defend the Valk. How does he defend that? He goes for the Prince on 0, but the Ice Wiz, though, is going to slow down the Prince and the minions. Now, he doesn't have much Elixir to counter push, so I don't mind this situation that much. We get like 500 damage or something right there. I'm gonna go Berserker on the Goblin Machine, Barbell for the Prince to make sure it dies, and I find that we are okay right now. That sounded so nerdy for some reason, the way I just said that. But Valk's gonna clean up. Oh my goodness, Valk did not clean up. What the heck, Valk? Okay, there's the Furnace. All right, that's fine. Honestly, I think we Xe the river here to control the bridge, because I really would like to just have the control and not allow him to dictate what's happening on the map, if that makes sense. Okay, he's gonna go Machine. Is he gonna Prince the middle? I would not be surprised if he does. Okay, he is gonna Prince the middle. Wow. So we can just get this down, then Evo Valk, Kyrie Irving on top of that Machine, and that Prince. Oh, what in the world is that Goblin Giant? You are cooked. There's no way that works, right? Wait, how did my Valk die? What? Oh my gosh, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's actually gonna work. No, 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 no. Clash Royale, don't do this to me. Let's go Valk like this, Barbarian Barrel for the Prince. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're good. I'm gonna go... I don't even need to Ice Wiz again, do I? That's just... like pretty much game over. 30 seconds left. Let's just go Naked Graveyard, I think, here, and then I've got my poison for the minions prediction. Maybe we hit that. We do hit that. Okay, we'll take it. I'm just gonna low-key go Goblin Giant. 20 seconds left. I'm gonna make sure we stack everything to make sure no Goblin Giant cheese. I meant Goblin Hut, by the way, not Goblin Giant when I said what I was gonna go for. But just gonna go Berserker and then poison on the river, so he can't play anything else. I mean, he can, but it's gonna all get poisoned, and like, you know, he ain't breaking through is the moral of the story right here. This deck actually is really good against this specific deck that he has, because we have so many good tanks, or good tank killers with the Ice Wiz, the Xe, the Goblin Hut, like those 3 cards, and especially the Evo Valk as well. Berserker's honestly not bad as well. Just all synergize so well together on the defensive end that the counter pushes were just too broken for him to stop, especially with the Xe behind them. I feel bad now for playing the Toxic P.E.K.K.A. Goblin Giant to start the video because, oh my goodness, what the heck? I'm going all in. You know what? I'm just going to go all in case he has eye drag. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I feel bad for playing P.E.K.K.A. Goblin Giant at the beginning because now we are having to play Goblin Giant spam again. I'm sorry, guys. I shouldn't have done it. I should have played something with talent or that makes me at least think a little bit. Honestly, this is probably the weirdest start to a game ever. He just lavas first play. And then Fireballs, which is, you know, understandable, I guess. Wait, I can go Vines plus Prince on this, right? Let's go Prince right now. I'm going to let that kind of walk and then go Vines on top of the balloon like this. Okay, he also Vined. I guess that was well played, but what does he have for the Prince right here? I'm going to go Furnace like this down low to kill the balloon. I think, oh, he's got Tombstone. That sucks for me, of course, because my Prince is going to be pretty much useless over there, unfortunately. But it's fine. Now we know his deck. I think we can kind of stack into his like a stack of machines and furnaces into his push, if that makes sense, whenever he goes Lava Hounds. I think we're in an advantage in this scenario. So even though he did take my tower with a good Vine spell, is there even a way to say it's a good Vine spell? I think Vine spell is just good. That's probably a better way to word it. But I think that we're in a good spot is what I'm trying to say. If I would ever stop yapping, holy cow. Let's go for the machine in the back like this. And then I could potentially, you know, I'm just going to go Barbarrel to keep my furnace alive for a few seconds. Never mind, the Valkyrie had other ideas. I'm going to let this Baby Dragon lock on my machine, then go instant with the minions right here. Oh man, I played him like a literal split second too early. That is actually really bad for me. That would have been a counter push too, technically. He's going to Lava Hound the back probably now after seeing that atrocious play. He goes for the, okay, Mega Minion, that's fine. I think we Rage. He does have, wait, does he have Fireball? No, he has Vines. Yeah, wait, he could have both, to be honest. I don't remember. Did he Fireball? Oh my gosh, my Dementia's kicking in. No, not like this. Okay, Furnace the back. We're going to probably see if he Fireballed at some point here. I think he has both. I'm pretty sure I've played this exact deck a few times, and they usually have Fireball and Vines. Maybe I'm just completely crazy and he has like arrows or something, but the machine's going to waddle down the lane and shoot a rocket on top of that lava. We will take that. There's the Evo Baby D. Holy moly, we got that down just barely. I'm going to go Minions to make sure the Baby Dragon gets absolutely obliterated. Did he Fireballs? Yes, he does have Fireball. Okay, it wasn't crazy. Let's go Rage to kill the Baby Dragon. I'm going to go for another Furnace like this down low. We have double Furnace in a second here. Let's go for it now, just all the way in the back. Take our time. We don't need to rush. This is what I mean by I can stack things into him. Like, we have just Furnace Royale coming at him. And then Machine is also just so good here for me. I'm going to go Goblin Machine the back again. And then if he Tombstones, we're going right lane for sure. He does Tombstone. Okay, wait. Let's go Goblin Giant. And then let's go for the minions. He's going to Valkyrie, right? Evo Valk. So I'm going to have my Vines ready for the Evo Valk in a second here. I'm going to wait till he places it. Then go for the Vines. There it is. Perfect. Nice. We can Rage as well to make sure my Goblin Giant gets some decent damage on tower. I like that. I like that a lot. We got, oh my gosh, 2,000 damage almost right there. Look at the left-hand side as well, guys. That is no joke. That's a bad Mega Minion. Hold on, the Furnace survives. Wait a second. Let's go Prince. I think Prince should be annoying, and also Minions. He's gonna have to play a lot of Elixir to even save his tower right here. That Baby Dragon gets melted. Hold on, I can go Goblin Giant to right here in the pockets. I'm gonna, that's game. There's no way he's stopping this, by the way. I don't think there's any way he stops my Goblin Giant, especially after that Fireball on 0 HP or 0 Elixir. Prince is on King Tower, Rage up, and that's GG's. What a win right there. That was just, like, disgusting. That deck is so broken. I feel bad even using it. We are currently having a stalemate. I don't know what to say because this guy's not playing anything. He's probably waiting for a chef tower to cook up a pancake, and then he's going to probably play something if I had to guess right here. I'm just going to leak like I don't love anything that I have in my hand right now. I could Lava first played like sometimes Lava Hound players do, but I'm just going to go Mega Mini now on top of that Lumberjack. And then, you know what? I'm gonna Lava. I know I just said I'm not gonna Lava first play. Technically, it's second play, so don't judge me, okay? I have Fireball next, unfortunately, because that Ice Wiz would be lovely to Fireball right now, but I don't have it, so that sucks. But what I can do is wait for him to play something. He has E-Drag, and he has... Oh, he's got Tornado. He's got Tornado P.E.K.K.A, doesn't he? I'm pretty sure he's playing P.E.K.K.A Tornado, but I could be wrong about the P.E.K.K.A parts. He's gonna NATO that Balloon to King, which does suck, but at least we get the one shot, right? He NATO'd early. Wait a second, he messed that up. Nice! That's 2 shots, I believe, right there. One more Balloon. Beautiful. Let's go. And then we have Fireball for this defensive if he does go in for a P.E.K.K.A. Imagine he P.E.K.K.A's the bridge. I can Fireball then Tombstone. Oh my gosh, that'd be so good. Please P.E.K.K.A the bridge. Please, 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 please. Yes! Oh my gosh, let's go. Okay, let's go Fireball then Tombstone on top of the P.E.K.K.A, and he has no way to stop that, I don't think. No Baby Dragon cycle for him, so we can't really do anything about the Tombstone. And then we are absolutely floating because that's going to continue to counter the entire P.E.K.K.A. And yeah, we're in business. So I could honestly... Let's think about this, though. He has E-Drag Evo, right? E-Drag Evo is going to be so good for him in this matchup. I need to be careful of that card, and also Ice Wiz is like a semi-threat, but not really as much. Even if it does defend my push, like it's not going to make it do 0 damage, if that makes sense. Let's go Baby Drag like this. I'm going to go Valk, Kyrie Irving on top of that Lumberjack right there, and oh, what the heck is that freeze? I mean, I guess, but I think that was too aggressive in my opinion. I'm going to go Balloon on the left-hand side right now. He used his Golden Knight. Okay, he's going to Ice Wiz probably. I have my Fireball ready for the Ice Wiz. There it is. Let's get that down. He's going to E-Drag Evo and to get my Vines prepared. There it is. Get it down, please. please. Okay, he's probably just going to tornado this or something. Wait a second. Balloon's on tower. One more balloon. Wait a second. No, it didn't get that last drop. That would have been so clutch right there. He goes for his own balloon. I thought he had... wait, no, I did think he had balloon. Yeah, this is the deck. That makes sense. I literally, for some reason, thought it was graveyard. Let's go Mega Minion like this right here. That was a bad Lumberjack in my opinion. I'm not sure why he did that. I kind of am confused as to what his thought process was right there. But I'm going to go Balloon on the other side. He's going to E-Drag, right? So I can go for my Vines on top. Mega Minion gets one swing on the left-hand side. We'll take that. Vines to force out a Tornado. I guess, do I even, like, should I even do that? I don't know. He messed up, though, didn't he? He had to freeze. Did he already Tornado? Wait, that got a shot still? How the heck did my Balloon get a shot right there? That's, like, kind of game over, no? Not completely. I believe Fireball, I need 2 Fireballs and 1 Vines to take the tower if we're just doing spell damage. So I'm not going to, like, force it. We don't need to force it. We have great defenses here. Let's go for the Mega Minion like this. I'm going to go ahead and just cycle my Balloon to right-hand lane. And then I'm going to have my Vines for the Electro Dragon and my Fireball too. Let's go Fireball like this. Does that hit that? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter, though, because we can just cycle back around to 1 more. He's going to go for the Balloon here on the right-hand side with this E-Drag, I'm pretty sure, which is fine. Oh, my gosh, my timing, bro. I should not have played that Tombstone. It's fine, though. Let's go Valkyrie and Vines on top of that. That's going to pull the Balloon all the way back into my Tombstone, which is extremely broken. Wait, that's game because now the Valk's going to hit his tower no matter what he plays because of the little splash radius thing. Yep, that's game over. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy this video. I did enjoy playing it, and enjoy the butcher clip at the end of the day, and have a great rest of your day as well. Peace.